Here's my honest review of the Escape Nonsuch Bay in Antigua and Barbuda. This is a resort, and first and foremost, I have to say that the resort is actually really beautiful. The room we got fortunately upgraded to a suite, and as you can see, it was beautifully set up, and I have no complaints about like cleanliness and just like the landscape of the resort. But what I will say, it is really far out, and that's to nobody's fault but myself and my sisters. And that can be a little bit of an inconvenience because when you're tired of being on the resort, it can take a little bit of time, money, and effort to get into the city to try to find some life and activity. That said, like I said, the resort is super beautiful. This is the breakfast, dinner, lunch area. Super calm, super chills. There was a huge bird problem, but that's neither here nor there. We can't control that. Not a really big of a deal. However, going to the beach was quite the task. So going to the beach requires you to get on a boat shuttle, and it is not free. You do have to meet the boat drivers down by the dock, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, costs $25 each person. So yes, they do tack on additional fees for things like this, which I just feel like it should be free given that you've already paid for the all-inclusive resort. But hey, that's me. I won't complain, I guess. And the actual beach that they took us to is about 5 minutes away. It was honestly very lackluster to the point where I didn't even take a video. We ended up paying about $30 to go to another beach, and I can't remember what it was called, but this one was much nicer, way more beautiful. And so, as you can tell, that's probably an inconvenience. Getting to like the city from this resort is about 45 minutes, give or take, and costs $80. So it can get really pricey. So if you don't mind that, then this is the perfect place for you. Dinner was okay. The food really just varies on the night. Like one night we had some pretty good food. Breakfast was pretty solid most days. And here, this is one of those nights we had to pay extra for lobster and steak, but they did give us a water bottle for our stay. And so, hey, take this as you will. Would you stay here?